meet America's deadliest pilot, Richard Bong, and his 40 air victories in World War II. Richard Ira Bong, born on September 24, 1920 in Poplar, Wisconsin, was destined for greatness in the skies. Growing up on a family farm as the oldest of 9 siblings, Bong developed a strong work ethic early on. His fascination with aviation began at the tender age of 8, when he witnessed an Army plane flying low over his family's farm, sparking a lifelong passion for flying. Bong's journey to becoming America's ace of aces was anything but easy. During the Great Depression, when many schools closed and children were forced to work to support their families, Bong managed to excel academically. He graduated from high school in Superior, Wisconsin, before enrolling in the University of Wisconsin-Superior. However, his true ambition was to become a fighter pilot, a dream that required 2 years of college education. In 1938, fate intervened with the passing of the Civil Aeronautics Act, which aimed to train the next generation of pilots in anticipation of the looming global conflict. Bong was among the first to sign up for this program at his university, and he quickly proved to be a natural in the cockpit. After completing his training, Bong joined the military academy in 1941, just as World War II was heating up. Bong's military career began with him as a gunnery instructor, teaching new recruits the art of aerial combat. His exceptional skills didn't go unnoticed, and he was soon assigned to train on the P-38 Lightning, one of the most powerful fighter planes of World War II. The P-38, with its dual engines and heavy armament, was a nightmare for enemy pilots. Bong's mastery of this aircraft would soon make him a legend. In May 1942, Bong's skills were put to the test when he outmaneuvered a P-38 pilot while flying an older T-6 Texan trainer. His performance was so impressive that he was immediately assigned to a fighter wing to train on the P-38. The P-38, known as the Fork-tailed Devil by the Germans, and 2 planes, 1 pilot by the Japanese, was a revolutionary aircraft capable of incredible speed, firepower, and maneuverability. Bong quickly became an expert in its operation. By June 1942, Bong was the top of his class in P-38 training, but his ambition nearly got him into trouble. On a whim, he decided to fly his P-38 under the Golden Gate Bridge and down Market Street in San Francisco, nearly causing a panic. General Kenny, the head of the training program, gave Bong a stern warning, but recognized his potential as a combat pilot. Shortly after, Bong was deployed to the Pacific Theater under Kenny's command. Bong's first combat mission in December 1942 saw him shoot down 2 Japanese planes, earning him a Silver Star. His tally of enemy kills quickly grew, and by January 1943, he had become an ace pilot with 5 confirmed kills. Bong's humility and dedication to his comrades were evident throughout his career. He often gave away credit for kills to boost the morale of younger pilots, ensuring they received recognition for their efforts. As Bong's kill count rose, so did his reputation. By March 1944, he had downed 28 enemy planes, surpassing Eddie Rickenbacker's World War I record to become America's ace of aces. Despite his success, Bong remained modest, attributing his achievements to luck and downplaying his role in the war effort. Bong's extraordinary leadership and flying skills earned him the respect and admiration of his peers and superiors. General Kenny recognized Bong's value not just as a fighter pilot, but as a symbol of American ingenuity and bravery. Bong's exploits were widely publicized, and he became a national hero, although he was uncomfortable with the attention. After achieving 40 confirmed kills, Bong was grounded by General Kenny to ensure his safety. Despite his protests, Bong returned to the United States, where he was paraded around the country as a war hero. He disliked the spotlight and longed to return to the cockpit. Eventually, he was allowed to resume flying, but only in a training capacity. In a tragic twist of fate, Richard Bong, America's greatest fighter pilot, lost his life in a jet crash on August 6, 1945. the same day the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. He was testing the P-80 Shooting Star, one of America's first jet aircraft, when something went wrong during takeoff. Bong's death was a tremendous loss to the nation, and he was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for his service. Richard Bong's legacy as America's ace of aces endures to this day. His remarkable 40 confirmed air victories in the Pacific theater of World War II remain unmatched. Bong's story is a testament to the courage, skill, and dedication of the men who took to the skies to defend their country during one of the darkest periods in history. Expanding upon this legacy, Bong's military career reflects not only his skill as a pilot, but also the evolution of aerial combat during World War II. The P-38 Lightning, which Bong flew with unmatched proficiency, was a revolutionary aircraft for its time. Designed by Lockheed, the P-38 was the first American fighter to exceed 400 mph in level flight and was used in a variety of roles, including interception, dive bombing, and reconnaissance. Its distinctive twin-engine design provided redundancy, increasing the pilot's chances of survival in combat. For Bong, the P-38 was more than just a machine. It was an extension of his abilities, allowing him to achieve feats that were previously unimaginable. Bong's aerial victories were not just about numbers. They demonstrated strategic acumen and an understanding of the psychological aspects of warfare. His ability to outthink and outmaneuver his opponents was legendary. Bong was known for his patience, often allowing enemy pilots to make the first move before swiftly and decisively countering. This approach minimized risks and maximized his effectiveness in combat, contributing to his unparalleled success rate. Throughout his career, Bong was awarded numerous decorations, including the Distinguished Service Cross, the Silver Star, the Distinguished Flying Cross, and the Air Medal. Each of these honors reflected not only his skill and bravery, but also his contributions to the Allied war effort. Bong's leadership extended beyond his individual achievements. He inspired a generation of pilots, many of whom looked up to him as a role model and mentor. His willingness to share credit for kills and his efforts to boost the morale of his fellow pilots demonstrated a deep commitment to the collective success of his squadron. Bong's influence on American military aviation extended beyond his combat missions. His involvement in the testing and development of new aircraft, such as the P-80 Shooting Star, highlighted his forward-thinking approach and his desire to push the boundaries of what was possible in the air. Although his life was tragically cut short, Bong's contributions to the advancement of military aviation technology were significant. The lessons learned from his experiences helped shape the future of aerial combat, influencing tactics, aircraft design, and pilot training for generations to come. In reflecting on Bong's life and legacy, it is essential to recognize the broader context of his